What is up, guys? My name is Wenster. Welcome back to The Average Fighter. So today we got yet another discussion video for you guys, but before we get into that, before we start this hype, I want to thank you guys. I set a like goal last video for 25 likes, and you guys did it. You guys killed it. You guys got us there. Thank you. I appreciate that. That really helps out the channel. I want to challenge you guys again. I want to see how much you guys can mash. I'm gonna check you guys. I'm willing to push it to 50 likes. I'm gonna check you guys and see if you guys could get us there. Make this video get 50 likes, mash that like button. It's right there. Also, guys, we are ever so close to our 500 subscriber goal. I think we're like 40 subscribers short now. We're also going to be doing that giveaway. I know originally I said a copy of Dragon Ball Z Fighters, but I know that's not everyone's fighting game, so I may change it up, maybe a fighting game of your choice. I don't know yet, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below, guys. But without further ado, let's get in today's discussion. This discussion came to me when SCR posted the official tournament rules for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite 2018. Someone pointed it out that they were going to do the tournament without the auto features. And what I mean by that, auto combo, easy super, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Should these auto features be allowed in tournament play? Because this is a pretty big deal considering how it's being used today and how deep it is into the meta. Definitely wanted to get my thoughts and opinions, the pros to having it into the tournament, and also the cons. And I definitely want to get a response from you guys. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Now, I wanted to start off with the points on why I think it should be left tournament legal. One of the main reasons, it may be more welcoming to newer players. Seeing Marvel or just looking at high level play may be intimidating for some newer players, but having the access of auto combo, easy super, maybe a little bit more welcoming to a new player, because Marvel does take a lot of dexterity. Allowing that may allow those newer players to feel a little bit more comfortable when playing. Now, just going off of that, the newer player may be able to have a chance against a top level player. Now, I know Marvel has always been a huge gap between high level, intermediate, and beginner, but having those features on may be a little bit more welcoming. It may help them improve overall, because they can keep up with high level. Because of the options that are available in game, they might have a much more fun time, and they might have that much more experience or the ability to adapt to high level play because they can keep up. Now, we all know that the Marvel community has always been a lot more harsher to newer players, to the game. You know what happens in Marvel. Once you get mauled, you kind of get bodied. But seeing those features such as like auto combo may be a little bit more welcoming and maybe make the Marvel community a little less intimidating overall, thus growing our numbers, growing our community. Now, the current meta for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, a very strong option right now is super into tag. It doesn't allow your opponent to tag out the character, thus giving you the opportunity to have multiple high-lows or left-rights. Even after the super ends, you can set up for other multi-layer mix-ups and continue the pressure. Allowing easy super could counter that. A more novice player, a more intermediate player, having the ability to counter a high-level player's set play, if you will, makes it that much more easier for the newer player to come in and be able to keep up and actually learn other than just get mauled. Now, I think one of the bigger to allowing the auto features is currently right now where Marvel vs. Capcom is in its current meta. A lot of players have already integrated the auto features. Dante's, I have seen recently, high level, they have started to do the easy combo. That way they could pull as much damage as they can. Also, if your opponent does something on the ground and you don't want to deal with that, you could just launch them in the air and just continue to mash the auto button. And every player right now in every tournament other than SCR have let these auto options on. So removing it this late in the meta, or currently where it's at right now, would be very detrimental to the players, considering that it may hurt the results, it may mess up the timing on certain combos. Just to flip the switch from one tournament to the next, where they allowed it and they didn't, it could possibly hurt the results of the tournament. And I think that's one of the biggest points right now because it's so ingrained currently. Now, on the flip side of things, I definitely wanted to talk about some points on why we shouldn't let the auto features rock in tournament. One point, if we do allow these auto features to rock, effectively lowering the skill that it takes to play the game. Looking from the outside in, seeing someone just mash easy combo with one button and easy super, they might feel feel like this game has nothing to offer other than those auto features, and you're gonna see the same old. That could possibly hurt the game, hurt the creativity that people put into Marvel vs. Capcom games. And that brings me on to my next point. Marvel games have always had a reputation when it comes to creativeness and doing these crazy combos. Seeing someone just mash auto combo and do the same old combo with the same old characters with the same old stones may bore some people, thus reducing the possible number of entries into the game, hurt the already tarnished reputation of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. As far as my personal thoughts go, when I was bringing up points why we shouldn't let it rock, I was really playing the devil's advocate. It's really hard to find reasons on why we shouldn't allow it versus allowing it. Marvel Infinite is too far in now. Removing a feature that's at every other tournament, and for it to be removed out of the blue with almost little to no notification. I was a huge naysayer at the beginning. I was like, yo, fuck that shit. We've come for Marvel 3. You need to have the dexterity in order to play the game. I was blind, didn't understand where I was at in the current game, and plus I didn't know where the game was gonna go. Allowing auto features, auto combo, easy super not only helps veteran players, but also helps newer players. Someone did point this out earlier. If auto features are removed and you're this far into the game or this far into Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, you shouldn't be playing it. I really thought that comment over. I could see what you mean. If you're already in this far deep and easy super auto combos are gonna stop you from going to a tournament, were you ever really a Marvel player? Yeah, it's for veteran players, but it's also there for newer players. If you ever went to a tournament and you see the highest level of play and you're too scared to play because you can't do a combo, well, this kind of mitigates that and removes that fear. I get it. He's probably one of the highest, but you can keep up. You do have options to escape his pressure. Here you go. The way you use them is a completely different story. So removing those features and not allowing them in this one tournament could be very detrimental when it comes to results. Now, I don't think it's gonna have a huge impact, but it can effectively change a couple of things overall. Now, I personally think the autos options are really fucking annoying, but should we let them rock? Most definitely, because our players who have been playing the game at the highest level are already there, already using it, abusing it. On the flip side, if a newer player who just wants to come in and wants to start playing and they're like, I can't do a super or I can't do a combo, fuck that. That's not a good enough excuse because we have options for you. So that is gonna be it for today's discussion. First of all, thank you guys so much for your time. I do appreciate it. I'm glad that we're here having these discussions, but I had a couple questions for you guys. What side are you on? Are you pro? Or are you against the auto features in tournaments? If you were to allow some features or to remove some features, which ones would they be? And if you use them, do you already use them in your current game plan when you're playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I definitely want to get your guys' opinions on this. But damn, man, this is a really, really good discussion. I'm really proud of myself right now. That is going to be it for today, guys. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, do not forget to subscribe. My name is Wenster. This is The Average Fighter, and I will check you guys out later.